So this is the first of your tutorial videos, and in this I'm just going to do an introduction to Wix and the designer and all of the features that it has. And then after that I'll just do short tutorial videos of each of the different features and how you can use them for your specific store. So basically I just signed in to the Wix.com page, and I've been taken to this main page where you have all these different features on here, which we'll go into later. Right now I just want to go directly into the website. So what I'm going to do is click on the left here on Manage Site, where it shows the icon of your site. Click Manage Site. And then again it gives me two options to edit site on top here and on the left here. Whichever one you want to click on is fine. We'll ignore everything else right now. I'll go into that at the end. And then it takes me directly into the editor. You can close this window up here that says My Account, because you won't be using it and it just slows down your computer if you have it open. So now we're in the actual editor, and I'm just going to run through what the different tools are on here. So the first and most important thing I want you to look at is the fact that it says Pages on here. I did mention this excuse me, in the other tutorial video. Sorry about that. But this is, if you click on it, this is where all of the pages on your website are. And I'll show you what the different controls are on here, but you'll see that some of them have this eye with a cross on them. That means that they're hidden pages, meaning that it doesn't show up in your menu up here. But basically, anytime you want to create a new page, you're just going to click Add Page, and then it will create a new page for you. And then you can insert whatever you want on that new page. So let's say you had some promotion going that you wanted just a separate page for. You could click Add Page and put that promotion on there. So we'll do that a bit later, but that's the first feature. On top here you've got some tabs. This one says Site. It gives you some options such as saving your website, previewing it, publishing it. The rest of them you don't really need, but the most important ones are Save, Preview, and Publish. You can also see them over here on top. On the top right, it says Save, Preview, Publish. So I recommend every 5 minutes or so while you're working in the editor that you save your website. Anything you save doesn't automatically go live. For instance, if you made changes on here, it doesn't mean that the website that's being shown to the world will have those changes. In order for those changes to go live to the world, you'll have to click Publish. So while I was designing my site, even when I was working on here, I was publishing it regularly so that you'd be able to see the changes I was making. But if you didn't want those changes to be shown to anyone, you can still work within your website and just keep saving it and have that saved there until you're ready for it to go live. Okay, so preview is just while you're working on it, it lets you see what it would look like in real time once it was published. So this is what the website looks like in the editor. If I click on preview, as I'm going to now, this is what it would look like on the website once that change was implemented. So I'll go back to editor, this green button. So now some of the other tools on here, it says Tools. It shows you the toolbar, which is all these toolbars up here. It shows you the grid lines. You can see the grid lines. These are these dashed lines at the edges. They just help you to line up your design elements and to make sure you're centered. And then it's got a help section where if you need help, you can just type in what you need help with. And upgrade, you've already upgraded. So I don't use these 4 tabs, but I just wanted to explain to you what was there. Everything that's in these tabs is redundant. It's everywhere else on the website. So for example, the main features you need on this top part, Save, Preview, and Publish, are already here. Okay, another very important feature is the undo button. So any change you make, you can always undo or redo it. This is the zoom in, zoom out feature, so you can use that to either zoom in and zoom out. So that's when I was taking the screenshots to show you what the different images would look like. That's what I was doing. I was zooming out, and then I would be able to see the web page in its length. And then when you want to go back into the regular view, you just click X, exit zoom out, and the X here. Alright, so this mobile right here is the mobile view, and that we'll go into later, but we'll leave that part out right now. Okay, the other thing is this tab up here, it hides the controls. Sometimes when you need to work on an element on the left side, you can't get to it because of these tabs here. So what you can do is hide your controls, and you click that on top and it hides them. Then you can work on that design element, and then when you're ready to see that part of it, you click on it again and it shows you those tools again. Okay, now the tools that you actually use to create the website with are all on the left side here. And in order for me to show them to you, I'm going to create a new page, a blank page that I can play around with so that I don't mess up your home page. So I'm going to click on Pages. I'm going to go down and click Add Page, and it's going to give me three options. It says, do you want to add a new page? Do you want to add a link to your menu, or do you want to add a menu header? Right now I just want to add a new page, and then I'm going to call this page Testing. Done. And then I have these three dots here. If I click on those, it gives me other options such as page info, layouts, permissions, page SEO, rename, duplicate, hide, subpage, delete. Again, I'll go into these later. Right now all you want to do is hide it, because I don't want this page to be seen by anybody, and I don't want it to appear in your menu. Because look, if I don't hide it, I'll show it. It's going to appear in your menu. It's right there. I haven't obviously saved and published it, but I just don't want it there. So I'm going to hide it. And now it's off your menu, and you can only access it through the pages or through a link in your website. Okay, so now I'm on this blank page, and for all intents and purposes it is blank, but you will see that your header is still there. That's because the header and the footer are a separate element from the rest of the design of your website. Whatever you create on your header shows on every page. So I created this header on your main page, and now it will appear on every subsequent page of the website. Same goes for your footer. I created this footer on your home page, and then once it is in the footer section, it will appear on every portion of the website. And you can see it's the header section by this dash line here and by this dash line here at the bottom. That's the footer section. Sorry. Okay, so now I'm going to show you the different features I can use on Wix by these elements on the left side. So if the first one is background, and this basically helps me design the background, this white space here, aside from the header and the footer. So they've given you a lot of different options, fun little wallpapers that you can put in. None of them are very professional looking and definitely not suited for your website. But let's say you wanted to put in this leaves pattern so you can put that in. So that's what it would look like. And then you can add your features on top of that. And it doesn't show up on every page. It just shows up on that page. So you can change each page's background. Okay, so that's it for the background. If you wanted the background to be a color, you can do that as well. You can make it a light blue or white or whatever. Right now your background is a white color. You can also put it in an image. So let's say you had an image of shea oil or butter. You can put that in. So I'm going to go back because I did that quickly. So here I clicked on image, and Wix opens up the images, and these are all of the images that are offered to me. The first one is my images, and these are all of the images I've uploaded to Wix. So these are stock photography that I downloaded from the stock photography website, and then when I clicked upload image, I uploaded it onto here from my desktop. And so what you can do is choose either one of your images. You can choose something that's already provided free from Wix. So Wix offers you a bunch of free images. It can be, so if you click on images, all these images pop up. You can also have illustrations. You can have patterns, and you can have textures. And then you can also use Bigstock images. Bigstock is a stock photography website. You have to pay to use these images. There's a lot more available to you. So let's say, like, we were looking for an image of afro hair before. So I want to type in afro hair. And it's going to go through the stock photography website. It's going to pull up, this is where actually I got that image from. It's going to pull up all those images, and then I would need to purchase it. And then when you click on the blue price, it will take you to a page to purchase that image, and then once you purchase it, it will automatically appear in your My Images, and then you can use it there.